Hello everyone, my name is Emma Weinberg and I am a pediatric occupational therapist working in the KZN Midlands, and today I just want to chat to you a little bit about understanding positioning and reading your baby's cues in the neonatal intensive care unit. I want to start by saying that if you are here, you've already taken a powerful first step in your baby's journey. I know that none of this, the monitors, the tubes, the beeping, and the waiting, was what you imagined when you thought about welcoming your baby. The NICU can feel like another world, but even here, your role as a parent is central. You are your baby's anchor, their comfort, and their connection to home. Today, I want to talk to you about two very important ways that you can support your baby's development and comfort right now in the NICU. The first one is how your baby is positioned, and the second one is how to read your baby's signs and cues. It's like their way of talking to you. So first, let's start with positioning. Positioning in the NICU is not just about comfort, it's part of your baby's therapy. The way that we support their little body affects how they breathe, how they sleep, how they move, how they grow, and even how their brain wires itself. Think about how your baby spent months in your tummy in a warm, contained, curled up space. Their body was supported on all sides, their arms and their legs were flexed in, their head was gently supported. The womb created the perfect environment for development. When our babies are born early or unwell, they miss out on some of that womb time, and they often don't yet have the strength or the muscle tone to keep themselves curled up or tucked in. So without support, their limbs might flop out to the sides, their heads might roll backwards, their muscles can become then quite tight and unbalanced in that extension pattern. And when they are in a different pattern and in a different position, the muscles develop in different ways. That's why we use developmentally supportive positioning in the NICU. We try to recreate that womb-like feeling using nesting rolls, using soft boundaries and positioning aids. Those tucked, flexed postures that support midline and comfort. Side lying or lying on their tummies when appropriate to support breathing, digestion, and self-regulation. And then regular repositioning to prevent pressure areas or postural deformities. And that kind of support helps your baby to feel secure and calm. It helps them to breathe more easily. It helps them to use their energy for growth and healing instead of trying to keep their bodies together. And it helps them to develop symmetrical movement patterns, good head control. And it's the start of where they explore touch, movement, and connection in a safe way. So when we help our babies to move in ways that their brain expects, that curled in, gently supported way, we're not just protecting their body, we're teaching their brains what calm and organized feels like. And then reading your baby's signs and cues. So that's going to be something that's going to perhaps feel harder at first. Even in this tiny little state though, your baby is communicating with you all of the time. They might not cry or look around like a full-term baby does, but they give us signs to show how they're coping or not coping with their world. And these signs are grouped into two main subtypes. So coping signs and stress signs. So coping signs, when our baby is calm and organized, you're going to see their hands near their face or their mouth. You're going to see sucking movements or sucking on their fingers. You're going to see smooth and relaxed movements, a tucked, flexed body posture, calm facial expression, possibly even brief eye contact, and gentle stretching or bringing their hands together. And these signs tell us that your baby is in a ready state. Their brain and body are in sync. And that's a good time to offer containment holding, to talk softly to them, or engage in KMC if they are ready for that. And then stress signs, when your baby is overwhelmed or disorganized. You might see changes in skin color. They might become a little bit pale or even red, or their skin might get mottled. Hiccups, yawning, sneezing are often signs of overstimulation. And then startling or frantic jerky movements, and their arms and legs flinging outwards, which is often called extension. You might hear your OT or physio talking about extension. Arching of the back or neck. The fingers splaying, we call it the stop sign. grimacing or frowning or gaze avoidance, breathing changes. So you'll see that on the machines where they have what's called apneas or desaturation, where their oxygen levels drop. And when we see these signs, it means that your babies might need a break. And we can respond by reducing stimulation, so quieter voices, less light, adjusting their position for more containment or support, and then offering hand containment, so gently placing your hands over their head and feet, and pausing any other handling or things that you're doing with them to give them time to recover and organize themselves. The goal isn't to avoid all stimulation, it's just to pace things so that your baby has time to process and recover. That's how the brain learns, in little and safe doses. So how can you be involved? What can you do while your baby is in this little bed or incubator? The answer is so much. You can provide calming hand containment. You can help with nappy changes or repositioning. You can learn your baby's rhythms and respond to their cues. You can do KMC or skin-to-skin care that has got such powerful benefits for bonding, for brain development, and for your baby's sense of safety. You can offer a gentle voice or a song, something familiar and soothing. You can hold a finger for them to grasp or offer a cloth that has your scent on it. Even if it feels like you're doing very little, your presence, your touch, your voice, all of it matters. You are your baby's safe place. You are the expert in their story. The NICU team is here to walk with you, but your baby already knows who you are. Please talk to the OT or the physio that sees your baby in the NICU about how your baby is positioned or what their signs are saying. They can help you to feel confident in reading and responding to their cues. This time in the NICU can be hard, but it's also where something beautiful is unfolding. The beginning of your baby's relationship with you, built in one calm moment at a time. You aren't alone. We are here and we are honored to walk this journey with you.